aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Grant, he's checked in for Bradley. The Heat also changing it up. Brewer comes in for Winslow. And Chris Bosh is subbed in for Ennis. Boston leading by 6. Westbrook passes to Anderson. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3. It's Bosh. That time on the assist by Dragic. 8 points for Chris Bosh.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game. Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Here's Brewer, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
It's been a good one for Brewer. 8 rebounds and 2 blocks. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
Brewer hits them both. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against New York. And Anderson slams it in.
Oh, Maestro, you're so good at making those lead passes.
The Heat trail by 6. Up top, Dragic. He's covered by Westbrook. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Bosh, the screen. Watch the screen. Dragic dishes to Batum. Just 5 on the clock. And it's off from 3-point range.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Westbrook kicks to Anderson. The kick out to Westbrook. Bounces high. Westbrook's got 11 points in the quarter. Miami's got 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Dragic the pass to Bosh. First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Boston leading by 6. Westbrook kicks to Grant. Westbrook passes to Porzingis. Anderson laid in with a nice touch on the glass. Anderson's got 18 points now here in the second half.
You know, earlier in the game, they had trouble getting on track, shooting a really poor percentage. But they've overcome that now, and they look to be in a nice rhythm and flow.
And Brewer kicks to Bosh. It's good from long range.
They get that with the guys on the night. That's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering.
And Anderson gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
They get it back. They kick out to Dragic. Good. It's Bosh picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Goran Dragic.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half. He's making up for lost time.
That's the guy you want to send to the line. Some excellent numbers in this one for Anderson. He's got 19 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. Really dominating this game, just taking over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage on the charity strike. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Here's Bosh.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Dragic dishes to Bosh.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. And at least as I look at it, that's how to make your mark on the board with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark was savage on that second opportunity.
And really, those types of possessions, guys, can be really demoralizing for the defense. And since halftime, he has been a different player.
A three from Anderson. It's hauled in by Goodwin.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long. And none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times. Close game, hustle play can really make the difference.
Now here's Bosch. It's Miami with another.
Big time bucket there. And you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Here's Henderson.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Outside Dragic.
Checking out the game, going Dragic. He has 15 points. What a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball, getting everyone involved.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Second free throw. No good that time. He really wanted that one.
They'd have loved to cut it to one there. They're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
And it's Westbrook missing. Dishes it to Batum. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Man, I'll tell you, partner, this has been some fun basketball. They don't look like they're slowing down at all. You better strap your seatbelt on here. Big bucket. You got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open three.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're down by 2. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Miami's revenge.
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock for this to be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give him a burst of energy.
Well, it's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can play
And so it's Boston sticking by with the win. What a show they put on here Hansen.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. And you're just wondering what would happen next. Major drama. And we saw good.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan player of the game. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
That was some of the most passionate rebounding work I've ever seen. Guys aren't supposed to be capable of getting that many rebounds in a single game. He was just an animal on the boards. It was something special to behold.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson.